Hey there, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing well and happy new moon in Virgo. I am recording this on the new moon in Virgo day, which is the 27th of August. So, of course, whenever you see this message and receive this message, it could be in September, who knows? But I trust that whenever you find it, if there's messages within that resonate, that you're meant to find them at that time, okay? Energy is fluid, as we know. So, yes, this is for the sun sign of Sagittarius. It is based on collective energy, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. So always use your discernment when it comes to readings and guidance. It's very important to make that point because it's not going to resonate for everyone. Okay, collective energy, there's a lot of you out there, and it may not resonate for you. You might want to check your moon or your rising sign, you know, however you feel. But of course, if there's messages within that help, if they resonate and it helps uplift, inspire and empower you on your journey, then that is the main intention of this reading. Of course, being on YouTube, it's for entertainment purposes within the collective. And if you'd like a personal reading that's more specific to your story, then check out the details in the description box below. So what I'm going to do today, Sagittarius, is I am going to take some cards from the Universal Weight deck as a general reading, and then I am going to use the Gilded Tarot Royale for love for you, and we'll see what comes through. Okay, let's see what we have for Sagittarius, please, from the pure white light. See what comes through for Sag. And keep wanting to clear my throat. So maybe there is something that you need to say, express, communicate. Okay. Oh, straight away, 10 of Swords and Ace of Wands in reverse. Right. So a new passionate beginning or creative endeavor or opportunity or project can't happen until something comes to an end. A cycle needs to close out. This is a painful cycle. This is something that's caused you stress and anxiety. Something needs to end in order for a new beginning to come in, because that's currently in reverse. There's a lack of feeling with that. So, okay, let's see, what do we have? Oh, right. We've got Five of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles here. So Five of Pentacles is that sort of lack mentality. And I don't like to use the word victim, but it's known as the victim card because it's that operating from a place of loss rather than prosperity, lack consciousness rather than prosperity consciousness. So, and there's a sense on this card of being left out in the cold. So it might be that you've had something in the past, and it could be a project, it could be a work opportunity, it could be a job, could be a connection, although this isn't the love portion, this is the general portion, so take it how it resonates. But it feels like something's been offered to you in the past that perhaps you've not accepted. And this pentacle, when added to the 5, would make 6, which is balance and reciprocity. So perhaps there's some regret around that, and maybe feeling left out in the cold because you've turned down an offer previously. It could also be saying that there is an offer that's going to come in and you need to move out of that lack consciousness to be able to be in a place and a position to accept something that's going to enable you to move forward, that maybe would be more creative for you because it's one's energy, fire energy, something you can be passionate about, take action on. But this was the first card that flipped, and it flipped pretty quick. So this is definitely about putting something to an end, even if it's just a negative thought pattern or belief, again, with that lack consciousness, okay? And I get it. I understand why we can get ourselves into this position, because things might have happened in the past where you have lost certain things. And, you know, it can create that in the mind of sort of, well, the same thing's just going to happen. If I accept this, the same thing's going to happen. Whereas no, it could actually be something that's going to turn everything around for you. So look at it from a different perspective. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, because the wheel can't turn unless you open yourself up to that. And of course, this is destined events, and there is something to be said about divine timing here as well. So recognizing that maybe previously, if you have suffered loss or pain in the past, that's been divinely timed and orchestrated in that way, and to just be open to the new opportunities that want to come into your life. Any further advice, please, for Sag? Okay, so we've got this one that flipped first of all, Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you need to actually take a step out of your comfort zone and grab the wand, grab the opportunity that is going to light you up. We don't want any more of this, and we don't want any more of that. Recognize that things in the past have happened for you and not to you, you know, to get that shift in perspective. But ultimately there is a fear around making a choice, choosing a path. And it's a path often that's more adventurous, but it can be out of your comfort zone. So it can feel like a risk. So there's an element of trust and faith and surrender that's needed as well. But that's certainly saying to me that that's kind of, you know, choosing that wand in order to then move in the direction that you want to move. And we have got a movement card here with the 8 of Wands. So once that is something that you're kind of inherently doing, and you're believing that you can move towards something that you want to, even if it is out of your comfort zone, it could involve moving away from traditional values, what others perceive to be right for you, what others perceive normal to be, what others perceive to be the conventional way, whereas you want to maybe choose the unconventional way. And once there's an acceptance of that and moving away from that and just releasing that, again, putting old cycles to an end, there is a sense of then movement forward and fast movement forward, because this is in the upright position. Could also involve travel. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we've got the 7 of Wands. Okay, so hidden energy, that's how I read cards. If I'm drawn to look on the bottom, it's hidden energy. So there is some sort of defensiveness here, and that can be natural as well, because this one comes after the 6 of Wands, and 6 of Wands is victory after the battle. So after you've gone through all of the conflict, you fought for your position, you've got that victory, and then there is that sort of what's the word? There's almost a protective, that's the word, the protective element of, okay, I need to actually fight for what I've got. And that can also put you into that sort of lack consciousness, because it's like, I'm going to hold on to this because I'm scared to lose something again. And again, it's understandable, it's natural, but there needs to be that sort of less defensiveness in order to accept an opportunity, or simply choose a path that is going to be more kind of fortuitous for you, because it will enable that wheel to turn in your favour. Okay, and we've got Swords energy, Wands energy, we've got Pentacles energy, we've got Major Arcana, but we've got no Cups energy. So this is actually devoid of emotion at the moment. This is actually making those practical steps forward. We are in Virgo season, so it does fit with that. Making practical steps forward to better your life and the situation. Okay, but definitely putting something to an end. Okay, right. Even if it is a negative thought or belief, you know, it can be as simple as that, especially because it's Swords energy on that 10 of Swords. Right, let's go for love. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, and as I just was splitting it, ready to shuffle, we've got the 10 of Swords there with the Strength card. So having the strength to put something to an end, having the courage to do so. And you are a fire sign, Sagittarius, so you've got that passion within you, you've got that sacral energy, that fire energy to actually go after what you want. But when we have sort of, you know, painful things that happened in the past, it can allow us to sort of build up our defences because we want to protect ourselves. So it's completely natural. Okay, what do we have for Sag in love? And again, take it how it resonates. This could be for singles, could be for those in a relationship. I could even be picking up on cross-watcher energy, so take it how it resonates. The general portion may have resonated, this one might, or vice versa. So you've always just got to use your discernment. And if it doesn't resonate, just send it love and leave it for someone else. It could be someone else's story, okay? Let's have a look. Right. Temperance in reverse. This is actually Sagittarius energy. So there is that need to actually be patient with yourself in a situation, and to recognize that some sort of blending or balancing out of energies needs to happen. Now, I'm always drawn on this particular deck to see the fire and the water. So again, it's that balancing out of taking action towards something, but also feeling into the situation as well. It could also indicate that as you're a fire sign, and it is a Sagittarian card, that perhaps you're dealing with a water sign or somebody that embodies that energy. And there needs to be that blending, that balancing out okay? Allowing things to flow and being patient. But we'll see what else comes out. Okay, this is for Sag. Oh, Emperor. Wow, Divine Masculine card. Okay, this is Aries energy. And of course, it's very Mars-like. It's very kind of warrior-like. And the Emperor does embody that masculine energy of really taking action. It's a go-getter energy to this card. When it's in reverse, it can indicate there might be some ego at play. But this is in the upright. So this is actually having the power and the courage, we saw the Strength card as well, to move forward in the direction of your desires. Now, if you're a feminine watching this, it could be that you're dealing with a masculine, might be an Aries, doesn't have to be, but there might be a Divine Masculine that this reading is going to, you know, refer to. But don't try and make anything fit that doesn't, of course. But this is sort of saying there is masculine energy here. Of course, feminines as well embody the masculine energy within, and that's why we do need a balance. So where we've got that balance, again, that's a further reminder to balance out the feminine and the masculine. So we want to be open to receive love like the feminine, and we also want to take action when we need to take action and have the courage to do so like the masculine. Okay, we'll see what else comes out. This is for Sag, please, for love. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. Right, okay, so this is water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. There is a need to lead with the heart. This is in reverse, okay? So in the upright, Queen of Cups, sovereign being, in her own right, very confident and comfortable in her emotions, leads with the heart, has the heart open to receive, operates from a place of unconditional love. So there is a need to go back to the heart space. And it could be that that's where the imbalance is, okay? And where that flow needs to be. So there might be too much, I want to go for this when it comes to love, and yet not being open to receive. It could be that there's so much drive within to take action, but that you're actually not feeling into the situation to recognize, is this right? What do I need to do? Or even feeling into the situation to lead with your heart in order to take action. Okay, what else do we have, please, for Sag with love? Thank you. And certainly staying away from the devil energy, which is the toxicity, and also anything that we might be addicted to. So this can represent very passionate connections when it comes out in a love reading, because it's so sort of tempting and seducing. It is in the upright position. And I would say that this is, we'll see what comes out as well, but this is like a caution to not be seduced by energy that isn't right for you. And it's Capricorn energy, may mean something, may not. We've got quite a few here that are major arcana already. So this is strong energy, powerful energy, but it's definitely saying that where there's temptation, if you know that it's not serving you, if you know it's not right for you, if you know it's not in alignment for you, then that needs to be released. But you need to feel into your heart space to recognize if that is the case. And to also recognize that even, again, the negative thought patterns, going back to the general reading, can represent that devil energy, because it's that toxic energy. We're telling ourselves something that isn't true, and it's causing more anxiety, and we're sort of then addicted to that belief that that things are going to go wrong, you know. So even that is a representation of that card. Okay, Three of Wands. Okay, so Three of Wands is traditionally sort of, you know, waiting for your ships to come in. And on this card, we see a ship. This person is waiting at the shore, waiting for the ship to come in. It comes after that Two of Wands moment. Now, remember in the general portion, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, that you need to make a choice, okay, about moving out of your comfort zone and going on the adventure, Now, if that does pertain to love as well, that you need to make a choice, this is saying that once that choice is made, you're kind of leaving something in the past here. Now, there could be third-party energy. Doesn't have to be another person. Want to make that clear. Third party can be anything that takes you or your person away from the connection. So it could be work. It could be that they've got other commitments. That can be third party energy as well. Doesn't have to be another person. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. So this is leaving something in the past. Now, what I'm also feeling from this, and again, there could be a number of different stories going on here, is that there may be a temptation. And this could be the third party situation. So there may be a temptation, but this is all about leaving that behind you and moving forward. When your ships come in, that progress can be made in terms of the direction that you're destined to go in. And, you know, we've got masculine energy here, but there is a need to certainly lead with the heart and be open to receive true divine love. Not anything that's seductive and it's going to take you away from your sovereignty. Okay, let's see what else we have. Wow, the Tower reverse. Yeah, there's fear of change here. There's fear of change. So if this is about moving away from another option, and leaving something in the past, and sorry, my parents' dog, I'm dog sitting at the moment, and obviously she agrees. So if this is about leaving something in the past, there could be fear around the change that that's going to bring. This is all about destruction of the old in order to rebuild the new. This is making way for the new that wants to be built. It's all in divine order, but a lot of people fear the Tower when they see it in readings. The Tower is actually a good thing because it allows things that are not serving us to crumble, so that we've then got the energetic space to rebuild anew. And in reverse, there is a fear around the Tower crashing down. So this is all about fear of change when it comes to leaving something in the past. And Nine of Cups in reverse, that can indicate greed. So if there is a third party energy, that could indicate that you know, it's almost having too many options when it comes to love or romantic connections. But it can also just be saying, you know, there's no wish fulfillment here when you're resisting change and not wanting to leave something in the past that's not serving you. You get the wish fulfillment when it's in the upright, and it's one cup away from the Ten of Cups, and that one cup is the Ace of Cups. That's that divine love that wants to be handed to you, offered to you, or for you to offer it to someone else, but from a true, pure, divine place. This is saying there's no wish fulfillment in the current situation because there is something toxic about it. But it is feeling like third party energy. Again, doesn't have to be a person. If it's somebody who is too wrapped up in their work, okay, and we've got that sense of needing to put something in, you know, to leave something behind, it might be that somebody is just so consumed by what they're doing in their work that they are neglecting the connection, and that's creating that sort of reluctance for change because it's holding on to something that's not serving you. Because if you're feeling neglect, abandonment wounds and all of that can come up, and that's again where the devil energy comes in with the sort of, you know, the negative thought patterns. But there's currently no wish fulfillment until something changes. So something needs to change. And that one went on the floor, bear with me. Seven of Wands. Well, that one came out, didn't it? That one came out as the hidden energy on the general reading. So there is a defensiveness to this. This is again something that perhaps you've built up and you don't want to lose it. You don't want to risk losing it. If anything is divinely intended for you, it will remain. That's just the natural order of things. But this is about, you know, kind of protecting yourself and, you know, what you've built up. And actually, he's holding one wand here. So when you think of that Ace of Wands, it's also been there as well. This is kind of saying, all right, I've received my victory in the situation, and I've got this wand, this extra Ace of Wands that I want to go towards because it's more in alignment with me, with my passions. It's, you know, when it comes to love, passionate connection because it's wand energy, and that can also be indicated by the devil energy as well, extremely passionate. But it's almost like, okay, I'm being a bit defensive here about something. Let's see what else we have. Why is the Seven of Wands here in this love reading? I'm going to take those. They just sort of fell. Okay. Why is the Seven of Wands? Thank you. Okay. Ace of Swords. This is all about clarity, truth and expression, communication, enlightenment. So, Seven of Wands. Maybe the enlightenment has come in, and that's what the light is shining behind. The enlightenment's come in, and that's enabled you to maybe put your defenses up, or the other person, you know, because take it how it resonates, roles can be reversed. This could be cross-watcher energy. But there is some truth. There is some truth that's been shown in this situation. And, you know, that could lead somebody, depending on what the truth is, to put their defenses up. So that might be why that's happening, and resisting change, of course. So some kind of truth, some kind of aha moment has come in. You may need to express something to someone, but it feels more like truth. It feels like the sword of truth that's come in. Okay, anything else for Sag, for love? Thank you. Eight of Pentacles and the Magician in reverse. Okay, so you need to recognize that you've got the power within you to manifest the reality you desire. We've got everything we need within us, and there is an element of trust and faith and surrender, of course, but putting our intentions into what we want to manifest for our reality. And if we sit in fear, we're just going to manifest more fear. If we come from a place of abundance and we're open to receive divine love, you know, if this Queen of Cups energy, if we get more into the heart space and we're open to receive love, we're going to see love come from a place of love. We're going to see love reflected back to us and experience that. But Eight of Pentacles is all about working towards something. So you need to recognize you can manifest what it is that you desire for your reality when it comes to love. But there is a need to also put the work and effort in to something. So you need to put the work and effort in to obviously manifest what you want, and to realize that you do have the power. Okay, and all of the elements are represented on this card. It is, of course, a card of Gemini, if that resonates. But in order to bring about stability, in order to build up stability and manifest stability in your life, you need to put the work and effort into doing that. And that often comes with accepting change needs to happen. Okay, and then hidden energy on the bottom, Lovers in reverse, right? Okay, so a choice needs to be made, because the Lovers can also be a choice card. So look at it on the upright position. And again, very sort of magnetic, passionate connection here depicted on this card. But this is all about recognizing that a choice needs to be made in a situation, because you do want to experience true love, okay? And your heart needs to be open to receive that true love. And then underneath that, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because success can't be achieved until you can open up your heart space and realize that you can manifest the reality that you desire. Okay, and the moon is underneath that as well. So definitely we're a new moon in Virgo energy, but the moon card is all about sort of trusting your intuition and also releasing fears and removing yourself from any deceptive energy. And of course, with the devil card here, that could be relevant. So take that how it resonates. I'm going to take an extra card for you from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay, let's see what we have. I'm running out of space on the table, apologies. Okay, this is for Sag, please, from the Queen of the Moon. What do we have to support this reading? Okay, what do we have to support this reading? Thank you so much. Too many. Frantic energy, it feels. Thank you. Wow, patience. Okay, so there's an opportunity here for you to be patient. Now, we did see, certainly in the love reading, Temperance, which I mentioned, has the patient energy as well, and allowing things to flow, allowing things to be revealed almost. Because on this card, you can see it's almost like a portal, you know, and she is standing there with her balloon and she's looking and she can see the cosmos. She can see a different reality through that. But what I'm drawn to here is the cycle, the circle. So it's almost like closing out a cycle, and we saw the Ten of Swords, closing out a cycle in order to move through into a new cycle. And that's exactly what the Tower is saying as well, because that's why the change comes in, to shake things up, to close out cycles, so that we can move forward into new cycles that are more in alignment with our divinity and of course who we are vibing with at the same frequency. So it's positive, but you need to be patient with yourself whilst you're figuring that out. And look at that sovereignty on the bottom. You've got to own your sovereignty. You've got to own your self-worth and recognize that you do have that power to manifest what you desire in your reality. Okay. Powerful stuff, Sag. So I hope that finds you well. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It might not resonate with you at all, and that's okay. This is based on collective energy, okay? If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me. Details in the description box. But until the next time, take care, and I'm sending you love and blessings.